Alright. We're back. Let's see. Is my base still running? It looks like it is. We are running out of power, but I've got 10 plastic. Oh, only 10. I guess the shortage is hydrogen, because we're also using hydrogen to make graphite. Although, no, we're fully stocked up on graphite. So I think... Yeah, the base didn't explode while I was gone. Well, there's no biters, so thankfully I don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Alright, and then I need to craft some motors. I can handcraft them, but they craft pretty slow. It looks like 8 seconds for just one. And we need plastic, iron rod, iron wire. And so I need to handcraft some iron wire here. So let's do that. And then that should get me some motors. And a motor... Oh good, we made more pipes. Also, I should go collect my sandstone and iron. I have plenty of bauxite. For now, at least. I'm really excited to automate the base. And that'll happen in this next tier of science. This is the spaghetti junction, handcrafting, walk around craziness section of the game. But I'm very excited to actually get belts and I mean I have belts and inserters, but I need to be able to handcraft them, get more poles. And mainly electricity is actually the issue. And I need to handcraft hella pipes here. So we'll do that. Okay, and then so once we have motors, we also need a bunch of iron gears, which are rods and plates. So, more, let's see. Okay, I can put iron ore in and get gravel and iron ingots out. Okay, so rods and plates, we'll craft a bunch more of those with my foundries. It takes a lot of power to make one plastic. I kind of want to put it in Hell Mod, just to find out. Plastique. Let's see, so we want disable, we don't want hidden. Oh, there's 3 ways to make plastic. Okay, so one plastic requires 30 ethylene, which is this recipe. We only have one recipe, and that requires CO2. The hydrogen requires electrolysis, which is in intermediate product. No. Where's the electrolysis? Oh, here. Saline electrolysis. It's in fluids. Saline water requires seawater breakdown. And then we also need CO2, which is air separation. And that requires air coming from air filter, which is probably... Where's the recipe for that? It's made from nothing, so it's probably like a locked recipe or something. Or a hidden recipe. There it is. Air. And that's just made in a... no, that's actually not it. Compressed air. Is it compressed air? No, it's regular air. Where does it come from? Those are the actual air filters. Huh. Hidden player crafting? Oh, that's weird that it's a hidden player crafting recipe. There it is. Okay, so all of this put together, so one plastic ends up costing my base 10.9 megajoules of power. And look at all these byproducts. We got nitrogen, we got wastewater, we got chlorine, we got oxygen, we got 4 sodium hydroxide, we got 64 water and 20 hydrogen chloride, all to make one plastic. So my base, even if all it was doing was making plastic, could only make 0.3 per second. So there you go. Now you know. Alright, so back to whatever it is we were doing. Let's see. Give me some pipes, please. I'll give you more sandstone. I do need some more, yeah, these science packs. I'm gonna keep you rolling with those guys. 11 motors. Is it 1 motor per red pack? It is. So I need some more gears. And then this is a 15-second craft time, so I'm going to appropriate this one and set you up. So we need gears, rods, plates, wires, and if we supply all of those things, we will have... Well, we don't have power, first of all. Gears, wow, I need everything. And plastic. We're out of power because it's probably dark, and I'll put the motors in. Let's see, let's put the motors in there. And then we'll put everything in here, and that needs gears, which I'll make some myself. Gears are mostly plates, okay. A rod and 2 wire versus 2 plate. And we actually need a lot of gears. Alright. Well, we ran out of power basically instantly. I need to be more careful with plastic, I think. Alright. Things are starting back up again. Solar panels going. But we need wind power ASAP. So it's right here. We're gonna need 3, 2. Okay, that's not too bad. We only need 5 research packs to get to wind power. And those require all sorts of resources. Alright, electricity slowly coming back. Crap, we actually need power in a place I can't get it. Shift down. Bingo. I love that. This needs to be going in. There we go. Okay, so now we're making mechanical prototypes. Oh, I am way off center with the camera. Let's try that. I know you get way too much of my face when I lean in. Oh, yeah, that's what I just remembered. The bottom right camera position. Sometimes, if these are very large, you can't see, like, the electricity. That's what it gets in the way of. So maybe minimap is better. I mean, how often do I look at the minimap? And it fits perfectly. Look at that. It's almost like it was made for it. Exactly 250 pixels. I might just do minimap. You guys will have to let me know in the comments, but I really never use the minimap for anything. And without biters or anything, gosh, I don't think I look at it more than a few times ever in the entire game. I mean, I click on the map to pull this up. So I'm going to leave that there. You guys let me know if you don't like it there. But that actually seems the most out of the way of anything. Unless you actually care about looking at the minimap, which I really don't. So let me know if you do. Okay, gotta keep smelting. A lot of iron goes into these mechanical prototypes, but I have 4 of them. So that can get me researching energy distribution and then wind power. So I only need 5 to get that done. Do-do-do. I am not venting water. I'm just putting it in a tank. Right now, everything's just in a tank. I'm not actually venting anything. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but... I also don't totally understand pressure, so I don't know when this is gonna stop flowing. I can always just dump it manually if I have to. Okay, so there we go. We've got our 5 red science, and that allows for wind power. And making more poles, although those require plastic. But thank goodness I can actually make some power poles now. So let's start with some of that. Whew. So I can get rid of all these ugly pylons everywhere. And just replace them. These pylons can go... Wait, those weren't even doing anything, apparently. These can go... Really all... That one needs to stay. Actually, it doesn't. We'll just connect everything this way. Okay, so that's connected. And we'll just run up and over. There we go. Okay. That's much prettier. Alright, so then wind power. So I can build backup turbines. Generates electricity from pressurized gas such as steam. Operates only as backup to satisfy unmet demand. Doesn't charge surge equipment or grid batteries. Useful with surge equipment for energy storage. So basically that's an accumulator in terms of how it runs. So that would be like, okay, yeah, that would be what we want if you're combining it with solar. Then the actual wind turbine, where is it? Oh, here. So it requires quite a bit of stuff. We need 3 power poles and 2 backup turbines. And a backup turbine is some pipes and motors, sheets and gears. So we need quite a bit. Intermittent renewable energy averaging 600 kilowatts up to a max of 1.5 megawatts. Oh, okay. At least they're pretty strong. So 2 is actually going to be a big boost. Right now I have the equivalent of 5 wind turbines. So then let's make a little wind field to the north of my base, a bit out of the way. I'll go 2 pylon lengths. Maybe 3. So we'll go all the way up here. Oh, wow. Okay, so they are a... Is that a 3x3 building? Looks like. And we need to place them a certain distance apart. So, like, I'm going to see what happens if I put them next to each other, though. I've always been curious in real life, like, why wind turbine, I mean, or, you know, this game is emulating real life, why they have to be placed a certain distance apart. I assume because wind, like, obviously this is taking energy out of the wind, so I assume wind then gets slowed down when it hits this. So if you put one right next to it, Maybe it just wouldn't, the wind doesn't have time to like pick back up again. Okay, good. It won't let me place one nearby. So that's cool. Okay, so there you go. So these are spaced perfectly with the pylons. It did mention that. So you can make a wind field by just spacing out your pylons in a nice little grid and put a turbine next to each of them. So that should help with power. I still need probably like 5 more though, because my base was already really short on power. So we need 11 plates, 13.5 rods, and 5 plastic. Jeez. So my iron is currently the holdup, I think. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some more iron ore. Gosh. Okay, I can make one more. Yeah, now the game really starts. We're not quite there, but yes. I mean, it's getting close to that point. But I think once we have... It's really once we have automation of like belts, inserters, and a couple other main objects. Because I'm going to need to build a lot of belts, a lot of power poles, so I kind of want to get that a bit more established. But yeah, like the iron smelting, I think I can improve. Oh, I never even connected that. This is my getting rid of liquids area. So let's actually get this. And I'm okay with just doing in and out on a single belt. The rate there is 1 iron per second. Like that. And then... Oh, I can't do on the close side yet, so we're gonna need to do this, shift left, and that. And we're missing inserters. Oh, I'm actually out of inserters. Okay, well, I'm replacing this, so... Okay, and then we are going to filter left iron ore, and then that will allow us to put everything else in a chest. Okay, so that'll be a bit better of a smelting setup than what I had. And now I'm out of sticks and probably plastic, but... And then let's move these, since we're looking at better automation. We'll move the foundries. Yeah, let's actually do this better. Let's go filter right on ingot. So then that goes this way. This will just put gravel in a chest. And then the ingots will come down this way to some foundries where we will produce plates and rods automatically. Perfect. And then we'll put those onto... Okay, I don't have more inserters. So let's figure out what we need for inserters. It doesn't look like... Okay, there they are. 3 red packs. Well, I need to craft some more gears. Looks like I need 2 more red packs. And then I'm gonna move this to here, so those will automatically get fed in. Oh, I don't have an inserter though. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I actually really need inserters, because now these are not going to build up to 50 or whatever. Oh, I also want to go half and half, don't I? So let's do that. That way it will distribute the ingots properly. And I have enough belts. Oof, do I? I think I have enough belts. Rather than storing the iron, we can just belt it up. Thank goodness for the new belt laying system. There we go. Alright, and I'll just preload all of them with a lot of iron, since I have a bunch. And then one more red pack should do it. Okay. Ta-da! I do have another wind turbine. Yeah, the wind turbines are sweet. They turn as they point. Let's see. So I can put one here. And then I can actually craft another one. It's looking like the turbines are actually keeping my base going. Since they provide some power at night, that requires less of my grid batteries. And so those seem to be able to get me through the night now. It also looks like plastic has stopped completely because hydrogen... Now hydrogen is stopped up. Is that right? Oh, because the water is at 40% pressure because the pipes can only transfer fluid at 40% pressure. And what's 40% of 15? What, shouldn't that be 6,000? I am so confused by this whole pressure thing. But yeah, wastewater, or regular water. So I'm just gonna flush the water system. That'll get things running again. Alright, now these should be able to smelt 1 ore per second. So how are they not keeping up? I'm actually really confused, because I'm mining less than... Oh, because I put 50. Right, I started them all out with 50 iron ore, so they're taking a minute. So now I can craft inserters, which require motors as well. Everything requires motors. And I need some more gears. And soon we will be able to get all of this stuff automated. But we're not quite there. Wow, I do have a lot of climate science. That's good. Climate samples. Well over 100, actually. And mineral samples, we still have enough, so... Yeah, we've got 70. Okay, so I'll give some more gears to the red science maker. And then that can insert into a chest, which goes into the lab. Beautiful. Okay, and we have another wind turbine, which can go on this pylon. So now I've got 4 of them. And the wind has really died down right now. I wonder why. It says averaging to 600 kilowatts. We'll see if it actually does average out that way. Right now the wind is dead. Oof, that's bad. And it looks like it can be dead for a while. The wind has been dead for like a minute. So I wonder what the wind cycle looks like. Meaning, how much capacity do you need to make sure you can handle the wind dying down? Looks like it's building back up a little bit. Okay, well, whatever. Power output. Okay, yeah, it's at 300 now. Now it's building back up. Oh, is that how that works? Will they not produce energy if solar is giving you everything you need? No, because I also have accumulators that aren't charged up. So, and I'm pretty sure the wind is like solar, where it will produce either way. So I think this graph is the wind just going up and down, potentially. Maybe not. No, I think you're right. Yeah, the wind. So the solar is doing all the charging right now. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Interesting. Okay, well that means I need more batteries, actually. How do I get more grid batteries? Oh, we don't get more grid batteries for a long time. Until, what is that, tier 4 science? 5? So we're not going to be doing... We need to make our own. That's what it was mentioning earlier. Okay, so now we've got a lot more iron stuff, which is good. Feed more ingots to these guys. Now, what do we want to research? Belts? Belts. Let's do belts. And now I'm going to rearrange a few of these things to require less micromanagement. There we go. And then this one will be fed from a chest. We'll put in enough for a while. Now I do need some iron in a chest, actually, so we're going to do this. We'll get 5 stacks put in there. And then sandstone, so we can keep making stone bricks. Bauxite, I'll just put here because it keeps getting in the way of my visual acuity. Okay, so we still haven't automated any of this stuff, so I do need to make some wire coils myself. I'm never going to remember these numbers. 2 plates, 1 rod, 2 wire, and wire comes from rods at some ratio that I can't remember. 4 comes from 3. So 2 wire is really 1.5 rods. So we need 2 plates and 2.5 rods. But then we need 3 gears, and gears require 1 plate and half a rod. So there's all sorts of complexities there. Okay, so I'm going to run out of plates next, it looks like. So let's feed some more plates in here. Okay, that'll make quite a few motors. And I'll have that going into a chest. Because we need motors for some of my own stuff, too. Alright, so now we can craft belts. Belts are pretty expensive. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, sorry. That makes 15 belts. So we need a decent amount of iron and 1 plastic, but that makes 15 belts. And then underground belts require pipes. Underground pipes. Interesting. Okay, so 10... And the underground distance is a lot longer. Max length of 7, which means it can go over 6 units. So that's nice that belts are made in large amounts. And we're going to need to automate pipes. And pipes need sand, if I remember correctly. So sandstone is the perfect thing. Oh, I need assemblers. That's the next thing, I guess. Small assembler, chest inserter, and belt. So let's research that. And we need some more gears. I should probably use one of these to make gears. Let's see, gears need plates and rods. So like right here, can do it. Gears. Oh, that's not where you make gears. Gears are probably in an assembler, aren't they? Yeah. It's weird that foundries do iron sheets and wires, though, because those are like handcraftable, so you'd think those would also be assembler focused. I don't totally understand the difference. Maybe it has to do with modules and stuff like that. But cool, now I can make assemblers, which have a crafting speed of 0.5, so they can't compete with the medium assemblers, but I assume they're 2x2 assemblers. I'm gonna make a few of them. Yeah, they're 2x2. And as far as power, they're actually more efficient than the mediums. Now this says puts together small... Can it not do the same recipes? Hold on. Oh my gosh, it can't. So I can't make a wind turbine in a small assembler. And as far as logistics, I can make all the same things. Chemistry. Weird. Wait, what on earth? Now this is strange to me. Why can I make one-way valves and auxiliary valves not in a medium assembler? That actually feels like a bug. I might report that. Unless I'm missing something, medium assemblers should be able to make everything that small assemblers can make, I think. So this can make valves, but the medium assembler can't. That seems strange to me. However, it is interesting. I can't make buildings, essentially, except other small buildings, like small assemblers and small furnaces. So if I do need crafting of those things, I need to use my medium assemblers. Okay, well that makes sense. So thankfully we have plenty of small assemblers. So this guy's gonna make gears for me because I'm tired of handcrafting those. And I'm just gonna put those on like a short-ish belt, like that. And then I need some more inserters too, which requires motors, which requires more wires, which can be made here. Oh, I can't make them here. Right, wires made in a foundry. Gosh, I keep forgetting. Okay. So that makes wires. Okay, so that'll store some wire on the belt. That's got some gears. Make sure our base has some light. Oh, and I never got squeak through. I need to get squeak through real quick. So let's do that. Nullius B. Save. And then mods. Squeak through. Don't know why that was disabled. I must have forgotten about it when I was looking through the list. Ah. Get a good stretch while it restarts. And we are carrying on. This has been really fun so far. Alright, let me... Sorry, I'm doing something real quick. Switch this. Okay. Here we go. Finally, I can walk through pipes, I hope. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, well my base is an absolute nightmare mess. However, it is functioning. Now it's a 212 plate rod wire, so I actually need a lot more wires. I'm gonna do some handcrafting of wires. And then I need more plates. Okay, I need more miners, actually, is what I need. So let's take a look at that. Here we go. Small miner, motor, iron, iron. Okay, so I need 4 red science. So that should handle it. My power is looking okay. I think the wind turbines are doing it for me. Alright, I mean, our base is beginning to be a base. I don't need 2 lights here. It's just a waste of power right there. And a waste of poles. There we go. Okay, I also need to automate sandstone to pipes, or sandstone to bricks to pipes, and all that. So I should probably do that next, now that I've got more little assemblers. Okay, that's just slow, but there we go. So now I can craft, let me make a couple more assemblers. And I need motors to make miners. So I need a bunch more cable there and more plates. Yeah, my iron is really slow right now. Probably because of this. Okay, so the good news is I have a lot of stone bricks. So let's revamp my sandstone. And let's make a little assembler party here. So you are going to make stone bricks and sand. And then the next guy is going to make... Let's go diagonal. The next guy's going to make pipes out of the bricks. I wonder how these ratios work out. So first we've got that. Then that makes bricks. So 3 sandstone makes 10 bricks and 1 sand. Then we need 10 pipes and, or 5 pipes and 2 sand. Which is going to come from, the 2 sand is going to come from 20 bricks. 20 bricks are going to make slightly more than 10 pipes. So I think it actually works out pretty nicely. So here's what we actually need to do. Oh, I don't have splitters. Awesome. So let's do this. So that will make pipes and gravel, and then that goes into here, which goes into here, and this one also goes into here to make undergrounds. So the sand, pipes, and then that goes into a chest as well, and there's no byproduct on undergrounds. Gosh, what am I out of? Everything? Everything. Jeez. I'm gonna disable the gears for a second, because they're hurting me a bit. And the wire. Okay, so then sandstone just needs to get to here. And I think this will all function to give me pipes, gravel, and it'll use up all the sand. Right? 2 sand will enable... Yeah, so we'll have some leftover pipes because we don't have enough sand to make all the undergrounds, and that's actually good. So it will kind of, by default, split itself between making regular pipes and underground pipes. At least that's what I think is going to happen. We'll see if that works out the way I think it will. And now I really need some more miners. But we need more plastic now. More motors. I'll take the motors. There we go. So I still need more iron plates. Now what? We're not making plastic because ethylene, because I'm out of hydrogen. I'm out of hydrogen because I'm out of water. Ooh, that's new. Oh, wastewater. We're full of wastewater. Okay, we'll flush that tank. Get that going again. I wondered why I had so much power. Alright. So... make a couple more miners here. We'll at least get 2 on sandstone. Okay, so how is this actually working out? Aha. The issue is that this is too slow at making pipes. Because the rate this makes pipes is less than the rate that this makes undergrounds. And they do stack to 100, so what I really need are 2 pipe makers. Here, let's just manually go for this. We'll just do it that way. That'll make a lot of pipes. Okay. Because I don't want to be handcrafting piles of pipes. Now motors are stalled out on plates. So let's feed a few more plates in and some plastic. And then we need some gears for some more red science. I'll put in 12. And I'll put these 3 miners. I'm not even really using bauxite at all right now. I'll put these on iron. Iron duty. So that gets me 1.575. I guess since I'm so slow right now, I should do more productivity. Get 6% more for free. 1.575 because of the extra 5%. Wait, 5%? What? Was one of these secretly 1%? Ah, that one was 1%. Okay. I guess 3 researches to have an even 5. You gotta have one of them be 1. Okay, good. Pipes are flowing, which is nice. What's happening here? Oh, right. This makes slightly too many pipes still compared to sandstone. Because 2 sand is enough to consume 5 pipes. Actually, wait. No, I am confused. Because that makes pipes slower than this needs pipes. Oh, but that makes sand slower than this needs sand. Okay, so that's actually the slowest part, is the sand. Well, regardless, we're getting pipes. And my electricity is low because freaking electrolyzers are insane, and I probably need to make some more wind turbines. Not probably, definitely. So I'm gonna come up here and go left, actually. Is that perfectly sideways? Shoot, I can't tell. No, one down. There we go. Okay. So I need 2 more wind turbines, I think is what I want to make next. Perfect. And 1.605, speeding up a little bit on the iron. Wait, why am I walking so fast? Oh man, I accidentally cheated. I hit F6 or something. I have the run speed toggle mod, and I didn't even notice because I got so used to how fast I walked when I was playing ABZ. I have the run speed toggle mod, which allows you mainly to slow down when you have a bunch of exoskeletons more easily. I know there's also the button now that toggles exoskeletons, so I should probably just use that more often, but in any case, I didn't even notice I was running like a banshee. Okay, I think I have enough stone brick to at least lay down a little bit more. We'll cover this little area. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we've got our 2 more turbines. So those go right there, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Slightly up and to the left. That would be down and to the left, so it's that one. Perfect. Okay, 2 more wind turbines. Hopefully that helps. We really do need more accumulators, but I'm not going to be able to make those for a long time, so it's really just going to be wind power until I can do more. Okay, good. We got some more plastic, so that helps. These can use up to 2.33 iron ingots. So I would like to double my ingot production. So I'm going to make another row of these. And we're going to get some more iron ingots. Ugh, and I need more inserters, which needs more iron gears, which I no longer am crafting. Ooh, doggies. So, note to self, if I ever play Nullius again, make way more iron at the beginning than I think I need. As iron has quickly become the holdup. Clear out this gravel. Okay, sandstone's looking good. Let's give the... what's that called? Mineral sample. Let's give that guy a bit more to work on. Actually, I don't need to be holding a bunch of sandstone anymore. Probably just holding 1 stack of each ore is good. And I'll let that build up a bit more now that we have more iron mining going. I can't make another furnace because I don't have plates. There we go, a few more inserters. Inserters, oh, that makes 3 at a time. Oh, thank goodness, okay. I was like, inserters are crazy expensive. But it does make 3, so that's nice. Alright, and then this... I'm just going to reroute it to go past here. And then we need some more power poles, which, ugly. Okay, so now altogether that needs 2.143. So I need some more miners, which needs more plates. It's the never-ending journey. $2.143. So now we've got 2.16. Okay, good. So this should be enough iron to keep the smelters busy. At least once the chest is full. So I would still like a couple more. Oh, the miners also make 2 at a time. Okay. And furnaces, that is only 1 furnace you get for that. Assemblers is only 1. Interesting. Okay. Backup turbine, that's only 1. Alright, let's make 2 more miners. No, let's just make 4 more miners. I'm just going for it. Oh, and I need more power poles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And those are only made 1 at a time, so they do cost a reasonable amount of plastic, actually. That little electricity thing you're seeing sometimes is because my bots are invisible, but they are the little bots charging back up, is what's happening. Handcrafting, not very quick. Also, is this just the slowness? Because they require 15 seconds times 20? Probably. Yeah, that takes twice as long as the previous one. And now we're low on electricity. Jeez. Oh yeah, wind is basically dead right now. Yeah, it's definitely not averaging out to the amount it should be, because when the accumulators are fully charged, then these don't produce as much, so it's hard to tell. Looks like over the last minute they've averaged around 600 kilowatts. Alright. More mining productivity. Good, good. And now we've got 3.3 iron per second. That's still not a ton, but it should be enough for the smelting I'm doing. And to fill up that chest, that only takes 2.143. We should have more than that. I'll have to make that better soon. But we're finally working our way up. Okay. So I think the next thing I want to do is figure out how to build pylons. Oh, shoot. I can't build pylons until purple science, which is tier 4. Or no, tier 3. Right? Electrical engineering, because tier 1 is blue and yellow. Tier 2 is red, tier 3. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to build more pylons for a while. That's okay. That's more of just a nuisance than anything else. I can just always make a bunch of, what's it called? Regular poles. Alright, so pipes only stack to 200. I probably don't need more than 2 stacks or 1 stack of undergrounds at a time. So that's good. Pipes are working themselves out. And then I probably want another one of these, just making bricks and sand. And we'll drop another couple wind turbines up here. Oh, I guess I can just copy this now. That's handy. Now that I've got a grid. There we go. Ta-da! And then we'll make 2 more. So we'll cancel that for now. Jeez. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, so they're charging at the max rate, which means we're actually producing more power than we need. But they only hold so much charge. So wind is an unreliable source right now. I wish they had. I'd be okay with them having a little bit less, or the same rate, but a slightly higher energy capacity would be nice to start with. Because we're basically needing more wind turbines than we need because we have no way to store the energy. But I assume we'll unlock some other way to store energy somewhere in here. When did it talk there? Solar thermal power and boiling. So we can get that in this tier of science too. So we'll get there. Because backup turbines can generate electricity. So we'll have tanks full of steam and that'll basically work. So these go up to 60% pressure. So why is this going up to 10K? Oh, is 60 out? Okay, maybe I get it. What's 60 out of 85? Oops. 60 out of 85 is 70%. Times 15,000 is 10.5K. Which it looks like that's what this is filling up to. Interesting. Okay, so that's how that works. So this is 85% pressure. So then these guys are filling up. These can handle 40% pressure. 40 out of 85 is just a tiny bit under half. So these cap out at about 7K when we've got the 40% pressure pipes. I'm sort of understanding. And we finally have a decent amount of plates. I'm going to go ahead and take all this. And then give you some more gears. So you can make some more red science. And let's see what we want to figure out. Pumps I don't care about. At all. We do get a top-up valve, though. So maybe I should do that. Top up would be nice. Distillation allows me to make a distillery. We're definitely going to need that. And then metalworking allows me to make more foundries. So we'll start that research. And then we need gears here. So I think I do want to fully automate this process. We are going to cap this at 1 stack, though. I don't know what they stack to. This is where a recipe book comes in handy. They stack to 100. Okay. It's annoying that these aren't closed by default. I imagine that might be a setting, but yeah, Recipe book is both more powerful, but also I think I'm just not loving it compared to FNEI. I feel like I've given it a chance. And it's just, I feel like it's less easy to use. Okay, so motors, we also want to cap out at 1 stack, because they stack to 50. But we need plates, rods, and wire to get there. This is just a garbage mess at this point. I also need, I'm going to want long inserters. That helps with a lot of crafting stuff. I think for now, I'm just going to do 1 stack of wire. Is that okay? I mean, that's a lot of iron ingots we're storing up, but that's okay. What we really need is more furnaces. Let's make 20 more of those. Oh, and I can make a bunch of wind turbines. That's good. And some more miners. I'll do that. And I have to hit the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna do that.